Good morning, everybody. Morgan SLV here, 7/14/2011. Gold 1588, silver 3870. Hey, sorry it's been so long since I've reported in. So I just got some stuff. Once again, right now I am super busy. My business is a summertime business. My son's business is a summertime business. However, his arc for the year lasts about 8 or 9 months, which is really cool. Mine lasts about 5. And so, but during those 5 months, it's Hail Mary. Whatever I'm gonna plan on doing in the wintertime gets paid for now in our house. I just have here in parentheses, son's business, super busy. I can't tell you guys how important it is to let your children know that they are not too young to get started. My son started his business when he was 14. His business is smallengineadvicefordummies.com. He is currently getting his hands dirty on that business. In other words, he's performing a majority of the work that is entailed in that business himself. I'm helping as well. We plan to relaunch his website, as you all know, through a company called SBI Site Build It. I suggest you guys check that out. He'll be going to college or taking a college course in San Diego when he hits 18, which is not until next year. We plan to get his income up to an adult size income before he leaves high school, and trust me, he's pretty close now. My business, of course, is, it's a summertime business. I do high-end detailing. I just did a Denali for a high-end client who everybody would know, but I will choose not to say her name at this time. She's a great lady. Once again, here's what I see going on. I've actually helped a lot of folks buy bullion. A lot of them have sold. When it got towards 50 bucks an ounce, 40, 45 an ounce, most of them doubled or tripled or quadrupled their money and went on vacations and whatnot. One guy did some remodeling at his home, but now they're out of silver. And they spent the money, So I get pressures all the time from my family and friends to sell. The ones that don't study, the people who do not study this phenomenon are the ones that are suggesting that you sell now. Now, I am fully aware that I do not have a crystal ball, that just because Mike Maloney or Robert Kiyosaki or Peter Schiff says this is what it's going to do, that could be completely wrong. I understand that. Bottom line is, I'm prepared for the train to wreck before I hit my goal, but I am swinging the bat. I am going to swing for a triple, not a single. So that's the bottom line with me. I have some retired friends who have credit scores in the 800s who are getting ready to lose their homes. They got into their homes pre-2007, paid way too much. House payments are ratcheting up. Spoke to a guy yesterday. His house payment is $3,500 a month. He now makes less than half of what he used to, and they're considering walking away. As a matter of fact, he doesn't see any way out of it. I have bugged him, pleaded with him to start his own website. He's an ex-law enforcement officer, very competent in what he knows, and I suggested for him to do it. He never did do it, and now here it is, a year and a half later, and he could be making an income off of it right now, just like my son is, and it's not happening. Once again, I'll get this out there. If you guys have any questions on how I got my son started, or the way that I would suggest at least you take a peek on doing something online. The reason I say that is because go out and try to find a part-time job. This guy made $66 an hour as a cop, which may or may not be too much to some of you. He had 30 years experience. Bottom line is he's working for $9 an hour in a part-time job. So you go figure, right? And he's retired. That's why I'm putting it out there. If you have any questions, just leave them in my inbox. My plan, once again, go over it real quickly. As soon as the metals pop, I plan to buy my homes. I explained it to 2 different people today, that's what I plan to do. Now, it may be derailed. I understand that, but I'm swinging the bat anyway. Okay, just a couple of statements. I don't really have a joke. Just a couple of statements that's kind of stuck with me because I look up like one-liners and quotes and whatnot. Facts do not cease to exist just because they are ignored. And isn't that what's going on right now? It's real easy for people like I love my mother to death. I really do. She's very financially uneducated, as I feel I am even at this point with 4 or 5 years of study under my belt. I learn new stuff almost daily. Probably twice a day, if I get my nose in there to the grindstone. Bottom line is, just because you choose to ignore something, You know, just because you choose to ignore the left wing of your freaking 747 just fell off and you're over at the Atlantic, doesn't mean you're not going to be swimming soon, right? Last one. Experience is the name that people give to their mistakes. Morgan SLV out.